It's getting dark really early, so how can you keep making sales? Because if you don't find a workaround, you're either not knocking doors or trying to make up for an entire week on a Saturday. So if that's you, then watch this video because I'm going to be teaching you 5 very simple steps to keep making sales even when it's getting dark at 4:30. Welcome back. Adam Bensman here, the roof strategist, and everything that I do here on my channel is designed to help you and your team smash your income goal and give every customer an amazing experience. And if you've liked these videos, I have 2 resources that you need to check out. One is totally free and one is stupid cheap. First is my free training center. There's absolutely no catch. There's a link in the description. It's great for the newbie, the seasoned veteran, the owner, and I got a bunch of stuff that's not even here on YouTube. And then the next thing is my book, The Roofing Sales Survival Guide, which became a #1 bestseller in the sales and selling category on Amazon in under 24 hours, 100% organic, none of those gimmicks. People wanted this book and the reviews have been fantastic. So if you're someone that needs to help conquer the emotional and mental battlefield of being in roofing sales, pick it up and you'll see for yourself why I say that this should be required reading for every single salesperson in this industry and why numerous companies have purchased 10 to 30 to even 60 copies and are making it a required reading for every single new hire. So go check it out. You can get your copy right now on Audible, Amazon, or even on Kindle. All right. Let's get into this. Knocking doors and the 5 simple steps to help you continually make sales even when it's dark out. First, you can't let the darkness hold you back. All right, even this morning, for example, I went out for my run. I'm training for a mountain marathon and I'm out and the sun wasn't even up and I was running with a headlamp. Nothing's gonna hold me back and nothing's gonna hold you back because I know that you have the grit and the desire to smash your income goal. So you just need to, step number 1 is keep with the normal rhythm of knocking at the ideal times. Now, a couple of tips, carry a flashlight. Now, what you don't wanna do is hold that flashlight and spooky light up your face like you would trick-or-treating. You have the flashlight and you wanna look extra professional. If you have a lanyard or a solicitor's permit or some sort of badge, wear that. Keep your clipboard. If you have your flashlight illuminated and pointed down, it's going to illuminate the clipboard and look very professional and intentional of you showing up. Now, this is a good thing to do if they do not have their porch lights on. If their porch lights are on and you're illuminated, you don't need to worry about it. But again, keeping that flashlight handy is a good pro tip. So step number 1, knock the door and pitch using that SLAP formula as usual. Now, if you need help with your pitch, jump into my free training center. I got an entire playlist for you. Step number 2, set the appointment to review everything with the homeowner. Now, you're going to assume that you're going to be already having the inspection done. So we want to set an appointment. We can't do this on the spot because in an ideal world, we'd knock, inspect, present, and close in one visit. Maybe we did or did not close, but we want to get through as much of that as we can up front. We can't do that in the dark. So again, step number 2 is to set the appointment for the closest time possible. Why? This eliminates buyer's remorse, meaning they change their mind and say, hey, we can meet you in 4 days. Do it tomorrow or the next morning. The next time that homeowner is available, giving you a window of time to get up on the roof, which will lead into here in step 3. Now, step number 3, get permission to inspect the roof if they're not home. Say, hey, Mr. Homeowner, I'm going to make this super easy for you. We have our appointment tomorrow night once you're back home from work. Obviously, I need to get up on the roof and I want to have everything prepared to save you some time. So do I have your permission to show up in the morning? And of course, I'll knock on the door in case anyone's home to let them know. But this way, I'll have everything prepared in advance. Is that fair? And they're going to say yes. If they have the appointment set, I've never had someone say no. Ideally, you're going to have multiple of these to do in the same neighborhood during daylight hours so you can get back to present everything in person. Which brings me to step number 4, sending a confirmation email and text. We want to congratulate people on taking action. Hey, thank you so much for the time. I'm so excited to help you through this project. We have an appointment set for Tuesday, tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. I will have everything prepared. If you have any questions, reach me here. Otherwise, I'll see you then. Sending that text and confirmation in an email is mission critical. So 1, they stick to the appointment, and 2, they are reinforced on their decision to move forward with you. Now, if you're using my sales system, I actually include the copy-paste templates that you can use in your appointment confirmation. Use that. If you have my system, and you're not using it, use it. If you're interested in my entire sales system, including all these touch points, you can get it using the link below. You can get a demo and see it for yourself. All right. And then step number 5 is to show up prepared and ready to close the deal. If it's retail, you're gonna have your estimate prepared. If it's storm, you have all of your photos, everything ready to go. And what you're gonna do when you start that appointment in the house is pick up where you would when you're ready to showcase your findings, which would be using my sales system of the car park closing formula. That's the in-home sales experience that you and your team would be using, is the R, reporting your findings to the homeowner. So we're gonna kind of pick right up in that part of the appointment so we can jump right in and get down to business. Now, in summary, the 5 simple steps to help you continually make sales even when it's dark out is number 1, knock during prime time, whether it's dark out or not. Pro tip, bring that flashlight, dress extra professional, and be prepared if porch lights aren't on with a flashlight to show your intention in professionalism. Step number 2, set the appointment first to come back to the home and go through everything with the homeowner as soon as you can, ideally the very next day. Step number 3, get permission to inspect the roof without them being there. By the way, you'll notice we set the appointment first. We do not want to get permission to inspect the roof with them not being there first, because that's like an invasive ask without the commitment. Once we have that commitment of them spending time with you, it becomes an obvious no-brainer for them to say yes for you inspecting the roof with them not being there. And step number 4, send that confirmation text and or email. For using my system, use the appointment reminder email. And then step number 5 is to show up fully prepared to close that deal on the spot. And when you follow these 5 simple steps, you will be able to continually make sales even when it's getting dark at 4:30. Now, that's all for this video. Thank you again for joining me. If you have any other tips that you've used to help make sales when it's dark out, leave a comment below and share it with the community. That's what makes this entire community here and the Roof Strategist YouTube channel and podcast and social media channels just so powerful, is the willingness of others to share with each other. Now, just because our time here is about to wrap up does not mean your and my time has to. So if you haven't done it, jump into my free training center or hang with me here on YouTube and jump into this very next video that I think you, my friend, are really going to like. We'll see you next time.